See what we can see. Have a wander in the boatyard along a river. See if we've got any flooding, see how many trees and that are down. Sort of go from there really, so give a few people a little bit of time to get in and then we'll start wandering. As you can see right in front of me where I parked in the yard, we've got boats straight away, so that's a good start. Straight away, that's nice. Should get a few of the regulars start to come on soon. Just bear with me a little bit while I just wait for everyone to come in and then we'll start taking a wander. But be warned, it's very windy, very stormy. But as soon as we get a few people in, I'll start taking a walk. How's everyone doing then? I hope you're all good. Hope it's not going to pour rain on me as it normally does when I try to go for a wander. But if it does, it does. Not much we can do about it. Just thought I'd go for a wander and the storm's going to be windy on the camera. Not much I can do about that. But it should be part of the fun. We'll definitely get to see a few boats. Walk along a river. Etc, etc. Hi Peter, how you doing? Gonna go for a wander around pot of Heigham. Got a storm starting to brew over here. It's getting pretty rough in the trees and stuff. As you can probably see over here. Trees are flying all over the place. Trees are coming down in certain areas. Lots of flooding, stuff like that. So I thought we'll get a few people in and we'll go for a wander. Hi Stephen, how you doing? Wet and windy there, is it? Hi Mick, how you doing? Just waiting for a few to come in and then we'll start going for a walk. See what we can find. I guarantee as soon as I start walking it's going to get windy. Hi Tony, how you doing? Andy took a fishing. Yep, certainly is a storm coming. It's definitely windy down here. As soon as I get out of the car it's going to be quite windy, but I'll do my best. Miss Waterside's in as well, hi yeah. So we'll just see how we get on. Fishing Frustrations, how you doing? So I'm just going to wait for food to get in and then we'll start going for a walk. But it's going to be noisy on the camera, nothing I can do about it. Because obviously we've got, 40-50 mile an hour gusts of wind. And that's getting worse by the minute. So just thought I'd take a wander, see what we can find. You never know. We might find some exciting stuff like we normally do. So what we got? We've got 9 people in. 4 thumbs up. Hit the old thumbs up button, everyone, please. Helps the channel a lot. Helps me keep doing these videos. Hi Barry, how you doing? Just going to wait for a few more to come in and then I'll jump out of the car and we'll start going for a walk. Hi Sammy. Hi Roger. Hopefully Roger will find some good stuff to have a wander about and look at. This bit here where you can see the gate and the van there going in, that's the private part to around the back of where the boats are. We'll take a wander around there at some point from the other side, I think. Sammy, that's the whole point of coming out, we're getting a big storm on its way. Well, it's already here, starting to knock things about. The boats are blowing all over the place, rocking around like so. So I'm just going to wait for about sort of 15 people to come in and then I'll start walking. We've already got 12 in, so cheers everyone. I say it's going to be windy on the camera today. There's nothing I can do about it. I've got no way of putting mics and stuff on this setup because I've got the gimbal and stuff with me. So we're just going to have to do our best. I'll try and talk over the wind as much as possible. And we'll go from there. Fishing Dorset, how you doing? Storm's getting rough down your way, is it? Yeah, it's now starting to come across here. So I thought I'd go for a little wander before I get too rough. And I'll try and talk the best I can. Right, we've got 14 in. One more, I'm going to jump out the car and we'll start the wander. Andy Ticker Fishing's got hard rain in Norwich. I'm down at Heigham today. And it's probably going to rain at some point as I'm walking around, as it always does. But we'll do our best to have a look, see what we can find. We'll go from there. Right, I'm going to jump out. So you're going to have to bear with me with the sound. Just lock the old beast up. Right, let's jump over the wall. Windy. Whee, that's my sort of weather. Look at these trees. Yeah, a bit crazy. Right, so we'll start off over this way. Hi Donna, how you doing? You see the wind coming down the water. Right, let's go for a wander. Can you hear me over the wind, or is that terrible? I'm doing my best. Cheers, Fishing Dorset. Appreciate that. Big old narrow boat in here. Look. All sorts of posh boats over the back there in the yard. Can't get into that bit at the moment because it's all locked up. I can show you from the other side in a minute. Hopefully. Sounds pretty good. I'm doing my best to shout over it. I'm actually really shouting. People are looking at me thinking, what the hell is he doing? But can't worry about that, can we? Got to look after the old subscribers. Some lovely boats here. You'll see some really posh boats, and you'll see some hire craft and stuff as well. Some of these are actually for sale. Look at this one here, I think. Yeah, this one's for sale. Lovely boat. Trouble is on this area, it says this everywhere. Private no fishing, private no fishing. That's no good, is it? Hi Peter, how you doing? Cheers for joining in. So this big old boat here, obviously needs some paintwork as you can see, but that's the sort of thing you get. Hi Valerie, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's basically the sort of thing you're going to get for 14,000. I think that's a bit overpriced myself, because obviously that needs paintwork and stuff like that as well. I mean, it's a nice sized boat, don't get me wrong, but I think it could be a better price. But obviously that's in one of the boatyards. If you looked on, you know, private sales and stuff, you get it a bit cheaper. Right, so which way do you go? Neville, yeah, you're spot on there. Yeah, I think the barriers are up because of the salt. Trouble is, you're not allowed to fish in here. Unless you've got a boat in here yourself, you're not allowed to fish. Thanks very much, Valerie, appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. Right then, so let me show you around a bit just so you can see what's going on. That's the car park, and you've got Latham's and stuff over there, which is like a discount superstore type place. I'll go across there, walk across there in a little while, and then you've got the big car park along here. And as you can see, there are flip paint cars down the end there. And yeah, we're taking a wander through here. We'll go down the river and stuff in a little while. We'll just, like I say, we'll start off on the boatyard here. Outdoors with Big Matt, how you doing? Cheers for joining in. We're taking a wander in the storm. Storm's starting to hit us, as you can probably see by the trees. Come down here a couple of days ago and this car park was underwater. Not so bad today. Even the cars that are on this side of the car park, they're all underwater. Right, so let's wander down this way. No, the fishing shop's on its own now across the road. Let me spin round. See that building over there in the distance? Right there. Just on the end there, there's a burger van and the fishing shop's in the front there. Well, the whole thing is the fishing shop once you go inside. But yeah, that's where it is now. It's not in the main superstore anymore. It's been there a few years now. Right, I'm going to spin us round. We'll start wandering along a boatyard to start with. See what we can find. This boat here is for sale as well, actually. Let's jump over onto this pontoon and without going in. Hey! See how much this one is. Oh, that's not bad. 11,000. We'll go out a bit further and we'll have a good look at this one, shall we? Of course, it's a bit wobbly on the old pontoon. Bit of wildlife in front of us, doing a bit of fishing. Look. Cool. See how windy it is, it's blowing my gimbal all over the place. So yeah, for 11,000 you're going to get something like that. Probably taking off for a 10, wouldn't he? It's called Summer Days. Quite a nice name. Quite a nice boat, to be honest. I always find they're quite high priced here though. You could probably buy the same boat on the internet somewhere for probably 7,000-8,000. But they've got to make their money in commission on top, haven't they? Yeah, they certainly did, Roger, I remember that. Shop at Hadley, the little fishing gear bit. That was a long time ago. This big old thing here is for sale as well. Got a lot of boats for sale at the moment. Need a bit of a tidy up by the looks of things, but nothing a little bit of work on the side. It's actually not a bad price, is it? Coming in at 15,000. It's a fairly decent sized boat, 26 foot, 10 foot 6 beam, 4 berth, 1972. Tender boat. And then these are like the Herbert Woods wire and out boats. Alright, what I'll do is I'll walk back onto the path a bit and then I can show a better view of the boats we're looking at. That's a QD now, is it? I haven't been there for a long time, but I know exactly what you mean. And guess what? It's starting to rain on me as usual. Sounds like they've got the music on in the buildings. Hopefully that's not blasting over top of this. They're in there working away on the boats. Millions of pounds of boats sitting there, literally. Every time I go out at the moment it seems to rain on me. Not much you can do about it. A couple of these are running. I've got a chap up here pike. How many pubs? Not sure. I'll show you in a minute. Go for a wander and have a look. loads and loads more boats. So it's not the best day to go and have a look, but we're doing our best. Green fishing boat here by those things. Should be called Kermit, shouldn't it? Kermit the Frog. Never actually been in the shark myself, so first time I'm seeing as well. Oh, I love it, yeah. Of course I do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like doing it. Suit on today, even though I'm not fishing. Can't go any further that way, and I can't go any further that way. Well, that's things. As usual. Alright, let's get back over the bridge and over the other side. See if we can find our way down to the river. For a sec to catch up with the chat, make sure I ain't missing anything. Otter, yeah, oh nice one. Being told there's an otter down the road there. See if we can find it. There's an otter down in the middle of this lot somewhere. I wonder why. That's probably where all the fish are at the moment, because the salt tides. There's a barrier down on the river, which I'll take you down to show you in a sec. And that's obviously been shut in here, unless they jumped it. Might have jumped the barrier. Let's see if we can find this otter. See how close to us it is. Let me know if the pictures get too wet and I'll just keep wiping the lens. Whew. Alright, we're going to cut through here now. This is the main Herbert Woods, where you go to rent out boats and stuff like that. Around this side we should be able to find our way down to the river. buildings to the right of these big blue ones. Ooh, the wind's picking up. So is the rain. Yuck. Loads more boats. We're down to a dead end again. Down that side. And just get them all in, get them all serviced up and stuff like that. Oh, looks like we get to play in the water. That's all good. We like to play in the water, don't we? And again, oh, looks of things. Fairly deep. See what else floated over the edges here. We're going in the water again. Oh yes. That's because the boatyard was literally coming over the edge. Look, tide's coming up. Tide's got another 2 hours to come up, so it's coming in and flooding today. So it's already over. So it looks like we're going to get some flooding. All part of the fun. Hello Martin, how you doing? How'd you go on to the doctors? Everything alright? No splashing. Better show you down there before someone says you didn't show me down there. Getting all the boats ready to be serviced up and stuff like that. Alright, just have to wait for the gimbal to catch me up. Still at work, man? I'm sure you're not going to miss it too much. Oh, we've got some Mexican geese here, if I can get close enough to them. They're quite strange, they're not like the Canadian ones, they're totally different. I might be able to get to them for you. I'll try to. Get closer and then we'll zoom in. Okay, they're Mexican geese. A bit different, aren't they? Nice birds. Okay, so let's get back on to what we were doing. This is where they park up a load of the hire out boats. A lot of them go from here. They're all parked up along here. And all the way down there, down to the bridge. We're going to go down to the bridge. Christmas dinner. I just got a message through on my most recent video saying it's a shame your videos don't go on any longer. Well, that video was 2.5 hours long. People want me to make them go longer. Crazy, isn't it? They should be watching my lives then, because they go 10, 11 hours, don't they? Oh, what have we got here then? Let's see if the gate's open or not. Well, I cannot see the gate, so I'm guessing the gate is down. Just under the bridge there, they put the gate up, and that's meant to stop all the salt getting in there. And therefore, so all the fish will go in there, and that'll stop the fish from dying. But to be fair, hundreds of thousands of fish die every year on the Broad just because of the salt tides. Well, I suppose you can't do too much about that. All the moorings on the other side, that's what them posts are. You may be able to walk along here, it's meant to be a path. But at the moment, that's all underwater. If you look over there behind the cottages, look down there behind the cottages, like a river. They could completely flooded out. So I hope all the homes in all flooded out, because that's not good. Hopefully you can still hear me in this wind. It's getting pretty rough now. I'm going to walk up and over this bridge and we'll start walking down behind the homes and stuff and see how flooded it is down that end, shall we? So we're on our way up a bridge. We're at the centre of the yard we walked into a little while ago. Sorry about the wind. It's just picking up all the time, there's not much I can do. I can show you the flood. Which is what I've come to see. This is the working boat yard. See a chap over there. He's just washing all the boats down, getting all the green off. That's probably not a very much fun job on a day like this. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and alright, let's get into it. I can already see the water's pouring in. Like I say, we've got another 2 hours to high tide. So as you can see, it's coming straight over the bank. Whew. Danger deep water, yeah, I reckon. Let's see what we got, do we? The path's alright, it's just on top of the wellies. This lot, well, it's just the wind at the moment, but it's obviously going to get worse. Like I say, the tide's still coming up. The whole okay, so it's getting deeper, working its way up to my knees. Yep, it's very deep here. Well over my boots, halfway up my legs. So yeah, it's getting pretty rough. We'll try and walk across onto the grass. I thought I was going to come over today. As you can see, over the edge like there's not an edge there. I think it's a bit rough, don't you, everyone? The old cormorant's still out there fishing nicely though, grabbing the old fish. Just got to be careful now you don't walk off the edge of here. Let's go fly like God. The homes and see how deep the water is, and that's, well, it's not accessible by anyone who's got normal shoes on. This is the path to everyone's home, so if you want to walk through that to your homes, Miss Waterside's tied my boat down, as you can hear. This is just crazy. This is just very, very deep. Hoping people's homes are okay. It's looking like it's getting worse the further we get down. We'll go down and have a look. No one else has walked down here today, I can assure you. Oh, down the end here is looking very deep. We've got to go and explore, that's where we're at, isn't it? That's looking really bad down here. Don't know how far I'm going to be able to go, to be honest. Whoa, that's getting... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What do? I can't go much deeper. It's literally flooded right in. This is what, over a foot deep. It's pretty deep. Sort of thing I like, but hi cod bites, how you doing? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up on the bank here. Oh, Jesus, my legs are heavy now, my suit because it's soaked. I'm just going to walk down the end here and see if I can see how deep it is down here. Oh, it's well over. You could have fish in there. That's how deep that is, look. You could literally put fish in there. That's not good. So if you're living on there, that'd be fun. I can't go no more. That's got so deep as, you know. I don't know if I dare stand in that, see how deep it is. Oh, let's do it. That'll give you some idea. It's halfway up my legs. Very close to my knees. Right. I'm not going to go no more because it's just getting deeper and deeper. Trouble is, look. These are people's gardens. They're underwater. Just hope that their houses are just that little bit higher. Which does look like they are. Hopefully they're not flooded out. Because that's the last thing you're going to want, isn't it? So, oh, I could literally swim in this water. That's how deep it is. Unbelievable. If you look further down there, it's just like it all the way down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin round. I'm going to get back through some. Whoa! It's getting silly deep. There's a concrete path and then there's like a grass verge. Yes. It's pretty crazy. I've got to get back in my car like this. I think my suit and boots will be coming off and driving back in the socks, don't you? All part of the fun though. But yeah, this is meant to be a footpath, as you can probably imagine. Someone else's gate. Just flooded right through. This one's actually a rental cottage. Water's edge. Right, let's get back then the other end. I'm standing in water, I'm getting rained on. Yeah. Wow. That's what we like to do, isn't it? Not called Waterside Fishing Adventures for no reason. Yeah, Neville, that might well be, but a lot of people don't live around here and they don't get to see it. Hence why I'm taking on the journey. We've got people from all over the world that come in on the videos and lives and stuff like that. And they like to see stuff that they ain't seen. This is why I do that sort of thing. Still deep. Say I do it every year and stuff. Why have you been down here and filmed it? Because you don't want to walk up to your knees in water and video stuff like I am. Hello, Mr. Swan, how you doing? Next to me here, literally. Don't seem to care how close I am. Just standing right next to it. Why the hell are you in the water? Well. if we can get out of the water for a minute. Back up onto the bridge. Oh, my suit's heavy now. It's waterlogged. Let's make it really heavy for me to pick my legs up. Keep you fit though, don't it? That's what it's all about. Right, let's have a nice view here from the bridge down to the other bridge. It's the main bridge there, everybody knows. Down there. No boats are going under there today. Way too much. Let's walk down there and check things out, shall we? No, Roger, I don't think it's going to be much of a sunset. Shame, but I can't really magic that one out. Right, so let's go around into the town area and I'll show everyone around the town. And then we'll go down across the river, or across the road, to the other side of the river. As you can see here, tide's starting to come over here as well. It's a bit higher up here, but it's still flooding under. And that's just going to keep doing it all day. No problem, Liz, thanks for coming in. You can always watch it later on, put it on in the background or something, see what's happening. Some lovely stuff around here to see. As you can see, we're flooding right out here again. Try and explore, shall we? Yeah, no problem. Not going to attempt to get under there, because that's come unmoored. I've gone all sideways. Collapsed by these things. Been coned off. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Making my way to the chip shop. What could do? What could do? These are all the little hire boats if you want to go like on a little day trip for a couple of hours or so. Where I am. Basically get on a boat and go to any of these areas, which we will do in all the videos. At some point we'll cover the whole lot, the whole of the Broads. Gives you the time it takes to get to each area, there and back, which is quite handy. Yeah, they're nice little trips. join in. Oh, sound like Martin's got some water in the back garden. Gonna get some fish there, Martin? Put them in. Anyone want to see some ducks? Because I'm now about to walk around there and they're all going to go for a swim. They're not bothered about me standing here, as you can see. I'll just stand there as soon as I walk through. Well, they ain't too bothered, they're just moving out my way. They don't want to go in the water. So let's walk out to the pontoons and stuff, shall we? Getting really rained on. You can probably hear. Can you still see alright? Or is the lens getting a bit wet? Down a J, gives me a chance to show you down the river. Hi Gary, how you doing? It's certainly cold, it's certainly wet, certainly windy, and there's loads of flood. We'll go over there in a minute. I'll show everyone what's what over there. That's been a bit hard work over there, believe it or not, where the boat is. As you can see, it's underwater. Here's a bridge that everyone likes to see. Everyone's backdrop. If they do somewhere around here. Snowing up there, is it? Pouring rain here. Lots of wind. It's getting windier all the time. So everyone's getting it then. I'm the only one silly enough to go out on it. Is that what you're saying? Lovely, isn't it? You can moor up here for 24 hours. You've got a boat, you can pull in here, have something to eat, do what you got to do, and off you go fishing again. Not many people about today, I wonder why. Certainly getting wet. Oh yeah. Pretty rough. Not very often the Broads are like that. Oh, wind pushing me across the car park now. But then in front of me is a black building with a red roof. That's the fishing shop. You can get sort of most of what you want in there. Not so much high-end stuff, but more sort of stuff will get you by for that day, if you know what I mean. Not putting anyone down or anything like that, but we're going there a fair bit and you can't get what you want. But depending on what you need, that does the job. I mean, you can get bait and stuff like that, and you can get your maggots and ground baits and all that sort of stuff. You can get your frozen baits for pike and that sort of thing. Give you a little peek through the window. Give you no idea what's in there. You get your rods, your rails, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and sort of 60-70% of what you need is in there. van. And that's the entrance here to the shop. Public notice board with the fishing spots on it. If you want to try some areas. All sorts of places on there. Still Fisheries there, like the one we did there fairly recent. So yeah. Heigham's across the road there. When we can get across, I'll take you across and show you what's what. I won't go in, but I'll show you through the window. Just across the road, right, getting run over. They're all starting to put their, well, they've been out for a while now to be honest, but they're putting their Christmas stuff out. A bit like a QD saw, this sort of place. You can basically get, well, you can see window and stuff. Andy Ticker Fishing's going to put his roof down and drive home in the rain and wind. Sounds good, doesn't it? Send us a picture. Don't forget to pop through the car wash with your roof down at the same time. You can pretty much see what's going on in there. All the old Christmas stuff. Cards, you name it, there's all sorts of stuff in there. And then they do sort of entrance is just over there, so I'm not going to go over there and disturb anyone. Just walk in there and there's a big car park around the back. There's also a big car park across the road there where we are, and then you can park along the front here as well. Let's go a bit further this way then, shall we? Three people in, 21 thumbs up. Thanks very much, appreciate that. I'm literally standing out here in the pouring rain. I'm just going to wipe your lens. There's that. Is that a bad picture? Because it's absolutely pouring. If everything goes off all of a sudden, that's going to be out of my control because everything's getting soaked as usual. Can't help it. So along here you can get your ice creams and chips and all that sort of stuff normally. Obviously this one over there, no point in being open to be honest. A lot of them don't bother making money in the summer. Chip shop's open, it's like a restaurant area. Baubles out or in the doorway. Quite nice. They've got a takeaway menu and stuff as well. You can get all sorts of things. Always worth a look. Not the cheapest, but as everyone knows, most days out are not cheap. You've got the pub. Pub on the end there with the tables, which is normally packed to be honest. Not today, as you can imagine. It's more the restaurant we just looked at behind. There's a lot of stuff that they do, giving them free advertising that. They're loving that, I reckon. That's where we were a minute ago, across the road there. Right, I'm going to head down the other side of the bridge. We will come down and have a look down this side of the river in a little while. But first of all, I'm going to go over the bridge, and then we'll come down this side and we'll have a wander bridge. There's no pathway on the bridge, never has been. The only way to cross the road is with the traffic, basically. Water's definitely high. It's flooded all down the other end there. Across there where the sheds and stuff are, they're flooded right to the edge now. They're starting to go over the banks down here as well. Alright, let's try and get across the road, across the bridge. I think I'd better walkway across, wouldn't you? But they never have. Be a fun day along here in the Sib today, won't it? Oh, let's cross the road where we can. Just the other side of the bridge now. Show you where we walked from. We were right down there. Come all the way around there. Yes, there's lots of spots for me to fish from, but at the moment it's not worth fishing because it's absolutely jam-packed full of salt. So there'll be no fish here. They'll be all in the boatyards. Let's go around and have a look around the back of this boatyard and see. Cheers for coming in, Diana, appreciate that. So, obviously you're meant to be able to drive around here. Well, they have this car's driven around here, but you watch when we get around here. So I can see it from the other side what it was like. Here we go again. Oh yeah. This is basically connected to literally connected to the river. Surprised there's no little fisherman around there, to be honest. Look at that, like, anyone want to buy a boat? All you need is a boat to take a boat away. You certainly ain't getting in here with a car. I don't know why this keeps doing that. Whoa! We definitely ain't getting down there. Over there must be, oh, I don't know, quite a few foot. That's going straight down. I can't see the bottom. So I'm not even going to attempt that. Normally you can just walk straight down there and just turn to the wood. High above and beyond, how you doing? No, not fishing at the moment. Having a good old wander. Worth going back to the beginning and having a look and see what we've done. It's been a nice little tour so far. Already been out for at least an hour. We're just playing in the water at the moment. You can't get to where you water fish. I'll try and take you down there if you like, but it's all in water. I don't think I'll get around there. First time fishing adventures, how you doing? Welcome to your first live with me. Cheers for subscribing earlier on. Done the same back. Nice to meet you. So yeah, this is the 24-hour moorings normally, and I could sit if I wanted to, but it wouldn't be very comfortable. Water's coming over the edge, as you can see. Hi Lloydie, how you doing? Cheers for popping in. Yeah, this river is just, well, as you can see, straight over the edge. Not a chance of anything else. I say the tide's still coming in, so we've got a while to go yet. We can look at that. Around 4:45, I think high tide is. So it's still coming in for a while. It's time now, it must be what, 10 to 3. So yeah, it's still coming up for a while. And it's got a bit of wind behind it as well, so yeah. You can go along here. You can fish. Right down outside you can see where the boats go. Or I could just launch off the side here with my sib, which I'll be doing at some point. And off you go and see what you can catch. Like I say, at the moment it's not worth it, because it's just all salty. You can almost see it's salty, it's just how the water is. Birds are still out there fishing away. Drifting down with the wind. This is the other side of where I was earlier on, so you get to see where I was walking. On the other side of the bridge, everybody knows. They say Paul's High Bridge, that's the one they're always talking about. Comes down the moorings on this side. Like I say, you can see they're pretty much underwater, they're getting worse. So I'm going to start heading this way a bit more before I get too deep I can't get back out, because I can't get out if not. I'll just be stuck. Just walk back through this deep water around here. Get back onto the back onto the other side before it gets too deep for us to walk through. I don't mind deep water, but I don't want to come and pass my knees really, to be honest. Not so much. It just makes the whole suit really heavy and hard to walk, which it already is, but all part of the fun, eh? Don't know what or how bad the storm's going to get over the next day or so, but I know there's worse coming, so I thought I'd get out at the beginning of it and see what's what. Hope everyone can still hear me over the top of this wind, and with the camera and everything being soaked. Literally dripping, I might as well put it in the water. Barry, yep, you sure can. All the way along them moorings you can fish. And you can also fish where I'm now going. I'll show you. Oh, these boots and legs are so heavy now. My whole suit's drenched. I'm struggling to literally lift my feet up. All part of the fun. Alright, cheers for popping in, Lloydie. Car park's flooded in there, as you can see. Water's coming in already. I don't think many people are going to be parking in here today. This will be underwater in the next hour. And then down here you can launch your boat like this one is sitting in. Whoa, here, look at this. This is meant to be a footbath. So we're at the other side of the bridge now. Now I know you're not allowed to fish on this side. For some reason they don't like it. Fair enough, nothing we can, nothing you can do about it. It's a shame really, because it's a nice little spot. Could probably get away with it if you've done it in the evening or something like that. Hi EB Bud, how you doing? And I haven't seen any lightning or thunder yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll get some. But yeah, all the way along that side over there, you're allowed to fish. And to be honest, most days there's a good 4 or 5 people along there. There's no one today. You can fish all the way down the river. There's gaps all the way along the river, but clearly it's really flooded. I'll take you for a walk down the other side in a minute when I'll show you a few spots that I think are good. But we can't really go no further today because where you walk along, as you can see, is in the water completely. So you ain't walking down there. And it's not like a little bit of water, it's properly in the water. There's a boat in the shed there next to it, look. It's come right over it. So let's go back, get on the other side, and have a wander down that side, shall we? See what we can find down there. Yeah, there's no end of spots you can fish around here. And in the summer, it's a really good spot. This time of year, not so good. As I say, because of all the salt and all these high tides, all these big floodings, it's just pushing more salt in all the time. It's not going to get any better for a while until all these big high tides go. Once they're gone, and that all settles down, salt will settle to the bottom, eventually dissolve and get washed through. Oh, I can't run the fence this time. Yeah. Boat going out over here, if anyone wants that. Always good to see a boat moving. Let's have a little look, shall we? Lean on the side here. Well, he's having fun fighting that. There's normally a hell of a current here anyway, but to go against that wind and the current, you can see he's just drifting straight across. He's having fun with that, isn't he? Trying to moor that up. Maybe he's trying to go down to the left there, because that's going to be underwater in a minute. I hope I'm getting all your questions and stuff as you're talking away. I'm trying to keep an eye on stuff. I hope you don't hear me. I'm shouting as much as I can. So much that's hurt my voice, hurt my throat. Ooh, he's going to be hitting the back of that. You need to hurry up. Someone might be going for a swim here in a minute. Step off there. Feel like they're having fun, doesn't it? Certainly won't be trying like that. Jump on that and slip, you're going to go flying. Whee! No chance. You chaps having fun fighting the tide and the currents. But really you should just come into the left down here. If you just come in down here and walk on this bank here, just follow it down, not be down there. Just around, stop where you want to stop. But to get from where they're going to put their boat, to get round to where I'm headed, they're going to have to go side thrusters and stuff, but he's not accounting for the current. Need to go further up. And stuff because you're getting absolutely soaked. 31 people in, appreciate that everyone. Doing my best to show you some interesting stuff. Lots of people are coming out trying to take the dogs and walking out and there's nowhere to take them. They can't get down the banks. This chap is a nightmare, isn't he? I was going to go down there next. Exactly where I was going to go, Phil. She made it off. Well, I want to know how they're getting through the water now. The whole boat now is going to spin right round. If they ain't quick, they're going to be in trouble. This is probably the worst place you could moor up on a day like this. You seem to be getting around it. So a nice one, chap who's driving. We'll leave them to it because they're going to have a big shock in a minute when they try to walk through that car park. Right, let's carry on. We don't want to be standing at a boat all day, do we? Sounds like everyone wants to go. Down this way down the river, which is where I was going anyway next. So that's going to work out nicely. Zoom you back out. See what I'm talking about. We'll start wandering down there to the next road bridge. See what we can find. Like I say, lots of people fish along here. In the summer, you'll be fine for spaces. Not so many in the evening, which is the best time to go. But during the day, a lot of people go now, they grab a pint, glass of wine, couples come down, they sit down the edge of the river, put their rods out, they enjoy the sun. Right, so just wander down this way and see what we can find down here, shall we? I don't know what's making me the wettest, the rain or where I've walked in the water. So that's where we were a little while ago. We were over the other side, we were standing over there. There's the bridge. So you can see on all these benches, people sit on the grass here. Wander over to the water, shall I? We've got some more of them Mexican geese here. They're going to go swimming as soon as I walk towards them, but we'll do our best to have a quick look. Hi birdies, how you doing? Yeah, nice spot to fish here really. And bait goes in here all summer, so you can imagine that attracts the fish all the way along here. There are 3 moorings along here, as you can see. There's a postcode and stuff if anyone wants to look this place up. It's NR29 5JD. As you can see, anglers must give way to any boats that want to moor up. But to be honest, you get a couple of boats along here, but not very many. many, to be honest. They normally go down the end there out of the way. Nice one, Martin. See a few boats and stuff in under there. Look. It's a handy place to keep your boats, isn't it? Yeah, I know you can walk across the other side, but then you get to an end where you can't go any further. Only the moor and wise up there, where they're walking their dog over there. I mean, on a day like this, I could come down and I could fish under the bridge and be out of the weather if I wanted to, or just put an umbrella up. But that wouldn't be the funnest weather to fish in. This house here, just tucked away in the middle of nowhere. A bit random. Down the side of the river on its own. It's actually up for sale. Well, I bet you that's a pretty penny. Okay, Jay, cheers for popping in, mate. So you can get under this bridge. Say there'd be some perch and stuff under here, but we'll find out another day. Okay, Diana, thanks for popping in. Cheers for the thumbs up. Yeah, under here looks, a really good spot to have a bit of a fish, but I'll say not at the moment, not while the salt's about. Hi Bernard, how you doing? Yeah, most of the mods and the members come in during the day, whereas when I do a big live at night and stuff, you get hundreds of people that are not mods and stuff. Depends, a lot of people are at work, you see. It's also better to have everyone blue, because then the trolls can't attack them. But then, not being funny, you're in and you're not blue. Now, I know what you mean, but I'm staying this side today, Phil. I know exactly what you mean, over there, basically. But it's pretty bad down there, there's not really that much to see. I thought I'd just come under here and show everyone, there used to be a big barge under here. I come down here last week. There was a massive barge under here falling apart, and I mean falling apart. We've still got this little one left here. The other one's been scrapped, I reckon. For me to get down under here, I'm having to go through this deep water. As you can see, pretty flooded under here too. Hi Amanda, how you doing? Oh, you're late in today, Amanda. You missed half a pot of Heigham. You'd love that. You'll have to go back and have a look. I can walk back through there on the way back anyway, but just showing how badly flooded the back of the holiday homes and stuff are at the moment. Hi Hi Adrian, how you doing? Yeah, lovely place, isn't it? In the summer it's absolutely lovely, but at the moment we've got these gale force winds, it's pouring with rain and everywhere's flooded. Just up here on the right is a nice lovely section that's ideal for fishing, and at some point you'll see me here. So I walked all the way along these rivers and out, and I know all the spots I want to fish. But on days like this, I mean, I could fish this side with the water lapping up over the edge for the next hour, but it wouldn't be fun with that wind dead in my face like that. And over here is meant to be sort of like picnicky area where people come and sit on the benches. Well, let's have a look and see what we've got to do to sit on a bench, shall we? I don't think many people are going to be sitting on a bench. I mean, we could, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I'll definitely be here at some point, and I'll have the rods out. We'll be fishing this lovely river. But at the moment, this lovely river is coming over the edge, making a mess of everything. Hammering down on me, and there's loads of salt in the water. I shall, at some point when the weather's much better, I'll get out here on my sib, and we'll tour all the way down the river. I'll go right down the other end there, go all the way through, and we'll look at all the holiday homes and the homes all the way along the side from the boat and get a really nice view. Yeah, Neville, there's a lot of salt down here at the moment though, Neville. So you're literally not getting a bite down here at the moment. Can't get on the fish at all. And everyone's saying that's because of the salt. So I'm guessing they're right. Obviously the flooding's not helping. Pushing it. Get my head absolutely blown off here, so I'm going to go back this way a bit. Like I say, you can. Paige, how you doing? Birthday today, is it? 21 again? You going live tonight? We'll all come and pop in for you, yeah, say happy birthday and stuff. Right, I'm going to walk back up towards this way. Hi Paul, how you doing? Back up towards the town bit and we'll let Amanda have a little look. See if she went in earlier on. It's not going to be too long now before it's dark, so all your comments and stuff are gone from me, everything's frozen. Help! Nothing's working. Oh, what's happening? Whew. Nearly lost everyone. Right. 25 backwards. I'll say it. 52. Ain't too bad. Age is only a number. Just do what you gotta do. Right, we're going back in the water again. So I warn anyone to come down here, you definitely want boots. But to be honest, a pair of boots isn't really enough. Probably better off just not coming down there. pretty wet. Show you. Don't know how well. Look at my face. Look at the sunburn. Oh, thought I felt rough. I'm literally dripping. But I appreciate everyone coming in anyway. Doing my best to show you as much as I can. But yeah, it's pretty rough out here. Back then towards the town. As you can probably see, still pouring with rain. Here's the pub garden I was talking about earlier on. This gets jam-packed in the summer. Everyone's sitting there with their beers and glasses of wine. You just go through that door there, get served. There's a restaurant and everything in there as well. A lot of people get their beers and stuff, and they're out here on the river fishing with a couple of beers, which is ideal if you got, you know, somewhere around here where you're staying, if you're driving or something. Here you get to basically fish all the way along here. Yeah, you couldn't ask for much better spot, to be honest. It's ideal. Wipe your lenses again because everything's getting drenched. Right, Amanda, we're back in the town. I'll show you around a little bit, don't I? Hopefully you can see. I'm struggling to wipe my lenses because they're getting so wet on wet. Struggling to keep it dry. Andy Tigger's got the right idea, look. Spot on. I mean, there's no reason why you can't fish right here. There's no sign saying no fishing, but I've never seen anyone fish this spot. It looks good, yeah. The spot looks good, especially for perch and stuff like that. Hello, Robert. How you doing? A bit windy. There's an understatement. Gale force winds, rain, and lots of flooding. Basically. People looking at me like I'm mad, walking around filming, talk to a camera. Spot on, Robert. Just my sort of weather. Even the ducks and stuff are not in the water, which is unusual here. They're normally all over. Quack, 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 quack. This one's coming out towards me saying, have you got any bread? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the loading bay. Just over there. These is getting loaded up here before as well. Metals and all sorts. 34 nice people in, thank you very much everyone. What are we doing? We were looking at these ducks, aren't we? Seeing how close we could get before they go in the water. Don't seem too bothered about me, do they? A load more in front of me. I'm going to give them the size to do what I'm meant to do. Hello, Mr. Duckies. Whoa. We're back down to where the fishing shop is. See a few little bits through the window here still as well. Big landing nets, piking, umbrellas, and a few bits and pieces. Yep, you're right there, Phil. You ain't going under that bridge. That's for definite. Not unless you've got a very flat boat and you lay down. This is the old Herbert Woods main building over there. Look up at this sky. See how quick them clouds are going through. You can see how windy it is on these trees. Look at these clouds going through at 100 miles an hour. Cheers, Roger. Braving the weather as usual. Andy Luce, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Come in and have some fun with the subscribers. People that are blue moderators, people that are green members of the channel and choose to support the channel. It's just over £1 a week, so less than a cup of coffee, and that supports the channel and keeps me doing stuff like this and lots of fishing videos. So welcome to the channel. Nah, I'm not losing no signal. My end's all good, time's ticking away. Can see what everyone's saying. I'm talking away. Just trying to keep the lens some sort of dry just so you can see what's going on. Heigham Broad's not far from where I live. But we've got a boat coming in here. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Surprised they don't have that today, to be honest. Even they would. Fly around here. Just park them up, I think. Fun in this weather. Cruise up against that. I bet he's got the throttle turned up on that, not like what it is for your guests, so you're just ticking along at 2 miles an hour. These cabins here are like guest cabins for staying on for a week. A lot of people get them and fish out of them all week. I like to fish on the rifle range now, but you can fish from these gardens if you've rented the cabin out. For some reason they've been this is basically what you get. You get a nice little cabin like that in there, and this is your back garden basically, and you get to use all that as your decking and fishing. So I can see the picture's getting wet, but I can't seem to do much about it because I'm wet as well, so I'm trying to wipe it because I'm wet. It's making it hard work. Don't think my sib would have done too good today, any digger. Not in that weather. Cool. And I would have been, well, yeah, I'd have been absolutely drenched, like I am anyway. There'll be plenty more times where you see me out and about on the sib, and hopefully by middle of next year I'll have a bigger boat too. Keep saving up a little bit every week, all adds up. Before you know it, I'll be looking at nicer boats. We walked along here, let's have a look again, shall we? Oh yeah, you'd have loved it, I'd have been going backwards. That current and the wind at the same time. Cool. Surprised on camera, it's not showing how quick them clouds are moving across. They're absolutely flying across, but when I look at it on camera, it looks like they're hardly moving. Nice little boat. Fishing boat. So obviously a Heigham Woods breakdown type boat. Yeah, that'd be ideal. You can whip out to where you need to go, get in the front there. Whack your rods out and do a bit of fishing. That's nice. The only thing that's missing is a canopy over the top in case it starts raining. Then you've got a really old wooden boat here. Can't tell you what it is, but it looks old. And it's still going, which is pretty cool. It's got Ranger right on the side of it. Yeah. People are fishing around the area. Just got to be staying here or have a boat in here to be able to do so. Alright, rowing boat. No thanks. That would not be fun. That would be for you lot. That wouldn't for me. I'd be knackered in 2 minutes and I wouldn't move anywhere. I'd go out on this little watercraft down here though, this white one. Quite happily whip down the river on that and go under the bridge, but I'll go the other way. There you go, Miss Woodside. Christmas present. What do you get for picking on me, telling me to get a frying boat out? Nice, wouldn't it? One day. First time fishing? You're just checking out our place, are you? That's my place too. that, didn't you? We'll have to take it out one day and give that a spin. If there's any boats in the sheds, but that's just storage for the cleaners. That one. This boat down here has just been lifted out by the looks of things. What's now going in? One of the two. That could be interesting to watch. This big old boat here is called Beam of Light. South Coast Angler, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Oh, that's a shame, that one just got lifted out and we didn't see it. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Big old crane that does all the lifting. Taking it, you can still see okay. I'm literally dripping. It's absolutely pouring. I'll walk up here, but whether I'm allowed to is a different thing. I'll have a little wander. That's one way of getting the old big boats in, look at that. Not going to stand there too much, don't want to annoy anyone. Or we're getting away with having a little wander. That's what we do. There you go, Miss Waterside. You still get a little boat out. Here we go, look. Perfect. That's what you awarded me to go on, isn't it? Little rowboats, little tenders. This one down here's got a nice little engine on it. That one there will do nicely. They go for a spin. It's half full of water, look. That's how much water we've had. Pretty cool. What have we got here? We've got a big old boat here. Looks like it's pretty old. So I can't tell you anything about these, as I don't really know that before my time. I haven't really done any research on anything like this to say what they were. Some people might know. If you do, leave it in the comments below. Not in the chat, but actually in the comments on the YouTube. Got any information around the area and stuff, you can share with everyone else, then please do so. This boat's nice. Way too big to go fishing on, but a nice boat to take a family on. Sovereign Light. Never heard of this boat, we'll see. We've got Amber Light 2. pretty crazy, aren't they? I ain't even been down the beach yet, and this is just down the Broads. I think I'll head to the beach tomorrow and we'll see what's happening down there. But there's a lot of flooding here. I've been up to my knees in water earlier on, walking down the footpaths, and then, you know, as you can see, they're very, very deep. Just in front of me here, this is a footpath. And as you can see, plenty of water. Everything's just coming over the edges. Hopefully the picture's still bright. It's getting a bit dull now. Well, it's been dull all day, but it seems to be getting worse. Obviously it's starting to get dark. Whee! Oh, I found a fish then. Picking up a mackerel, anyone? Yummy! Pike bait, I reckon. Obviously people are staying in these little homes here. Got their boats out here. Pile the boat in the homes and out you go. Getting on some much more now, lovely, eh? There is some big pike in these, guys, but you have to get permission to fish them. That's not so easy. Unless you're obviously hiring their stuff, then that's a different matter. Looks like the rain's moving again. If he decides to pick up another boat, then we'll watch him lift one. If not, we'll walk through. I think it's just the wind actually blowing the crane around. Forklift coming out. Oh, compressor's gone on. See if we get a pig in the shed while we're going past. Lovely, look at all the stuff being repaired. All the boats got damaged on the sides of them, so they're getting re-fiberglassed and filled and sprayed in, ready for next season. You can imagine how many bumps the boats get over the summer. Just, you know, novice people taking them out. It's only everyday people hiring them out. All skilled people. What's gone? Things are getting banged about. Ooh, it's getting rougher, getting much rougher. Tide's starting to come over this corner down here now, as you can see, water's coming under. High tide's getting close. Yeah, some are being anti-fouls, but you can see a lot of them are being ground back and having repairs done where they've, you know, been hit and stuff. These trees. Probably can't tell on camera how rough it is, but take a walk around Horning. I will do that at some point. Obviously I can't do that today because by the time I get that'll be dark. Yeah, I'll be doing everywhere around the Broads as the year goes on, into next year. Don't worry, I'll get to everywhere. 2 seconds to get on there. I'll show you a few boats. God, my gimbal's so slow, even though it's top of the range. idea what you can get. There's that £10,000 one. So there's plenty of boats for sale. If you've got that sort of money to spend, which I certainly haven't at the moment. This says how much the cottages are on the sides. 1.6 million, 600,000, 160,000, 2 million, 1.2, and a million. So yeah, you get the idea. As you can see. Working away in their office in there, thinking, what's he doing? What's he filming our window? And I was thinking, well, why aren't you out here in the rain enjoying the fun? Ooh, it's getting windy up on these flags. Okay, Carl Page, cheers for coming in. I'll give you a look later on. Come say happy birthday. We're getting towards the end of the tour now anyway. Because I haven't really got a choice since it's getting dark. It'll be dark any minute. It looks lighter in the camera, but I can assure you it's not. By 4 o'clock that'll be pitch black. We've got one more little wander along the end of here. Back down towards the car. I'll have to end it there, I'm afraid. Before I'd get out and get another live up for everyone. So at the moment I don't like to miss a single day without doing a live or a video of some sort. And we're just sort of seeing how it goes. I'm doing it like, that's my job at the moment because I'm off work at the moment because everything's in storage, as everyone knows. This boat here is 20,000. You got money to chuck around, you can get a half decent sized boat. Say half decent, hands on the top. That's basically what you'll be getting. Get all clean up and that and look a lovely boat, but most people ain't got that sort of money laying around. That I know anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, sort of trial on that at the moment, doing something every day, just seeing how it goes. Yeah, just working things out from there while I can't do anything else. Yeah, heading back then towards the car, but still a few boats to see. Oh no, there's a couple of little bits I can walk around onto by the looks of things. We'll walk around onto that side and see if we can see the boats on the other side, shall we? They look quite nice and posh. Oh, actually no, there's a big fence sticking out of my way out of the looks of it. Can't get around it. But I'll have a look. You know me, I always have a look. There's a sign up saying anything. It doesn't matter, I can't read it. Can't read, sorry. Don't know what you're on about. This boat here is called Boozy Boo. Oh, whoops, I can't read. 8,000 this one is. So basically everything along here is for sale. So that's quite a lot of money for a yacht, because most yachts are not that expensive, to be honest. Just trying to work out whether I can get a little walk down the end here or not. Been on what, 113 minutes. 120 will be me 2 hours, which is what I normally roughly do on these walk rounds. Jump on. I'm obviously the other side of the gates, the fence is here, but we'll have a look as much as we can. Oh, rain's getting worse. Oh. Got a slight feeling unless a little bit windy. I've no idea what's down this end. I've never been down here, but definitely going to find out, as I always do. Looks like they're little homes to stay in. This one's called Swan. Yard bit here we couldn't see from the other side, and obviously all the way along here the cabins that people stay in. Didn't even know these were here. You can't see them from out on the road back. You could do a good old clean down there, green and stuff. I think they'd get out here with a jet wash and just clean them up a bit, wouldn't you? Unless they don't let people stay in them in the winter, but not the point in it when you're a big company like that. I'd make sure they were clean. Put it that way. What we got down the end there? Got more of a boatyard down the end here as well, by the looks of things. More houses all the way along. You want the blue one, Martin? Yeah, nice. I'm glad you can hear that wind, but that's certainly picking up. I'm actually having trouble standing up. Jeez. Don't know what we're in for tonight, but it's not going to be good, I don't think. Who wants me to take it down the beach tomorrow and see what we got? We can do a wander down the beach tomorrow, whatever the conditions are. See what we can find. Guarantee the waves are going to be big. They were already big before this wind started coming again. But if you all want me to do it, I'll pick a beach and we'll go down. We'll have a wander tomorrow if you like. It's not really fishable weather, so there's no point me trying to fish. Hey, yeah, spot on, Andy Digger. Roger. Wouldn't mind giving that a go actually. Cut a hole in the ice, see what I can get. I'll see them catching big pike and stuff in them holes, don't they? Unbelievable what they pull through them holes. Right, there we go. Be up for it. Everyone stick a £1 in on all my subscribers and stuff. That'll pay for the trip. And I'd go and do stuff like that. I'd be going all over the place. I'd be surprised where I could go. Everyone put a £1 in the pot. Pay for flights, pay for field, bait. You get guides when you go to places like that. The trips are not cheap. If we can sort it out somehow, I'll be going all over the place. That's the front end. I don't like the front ends when they're pointed like that though. But that's an idea about fishing boat. I prefer the flat, you know, sort of double fronted nose boats. Quite a lot of these boats here are clean. That's why they're all tucked up down this corner, aren't they? Down there, there's another whole car park down there, which I've never seen before. Which is obviously no good for anyone because it keeps flooding by the looks of it. They're not using it, but they've smashed up car in the back end. Things that they just want out of the way. Trying to keep your lens clear, but that's crazy. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, that's a nice crunch in the side, isn't it? Lovely. All part of the fun. And that's it, that's as far as I can go that way. So there's a big old car park down there, but there's nothing in there. Unless they store boats and stuff in there. The wind. You hear the wind? Ooh. Massive wind here. sort of weather to get stuck somewhere. The point where you mustn't cross, and this weather's just not safe. So I'll let someone get the orange creamy one. Who's getting that in the chat? Nice quick little view in the yard here. Go into this bit here. Oh, nice one, Mark. Chase that away. Oh, no, she got both. Big old boat, but dark. That's what I'm trying to see. Don't know what end he's going to. Follow it through. Really, Phil? Unbelievable one. Right, gonna get down towards the car. Or I'm stuck in the yard, but he'll shut everything up and I can't get in. Out even. Then you'll have to see me swim across. Just the weather, Robert. When you got rough weather like this, that's not quite there. If you touch it on a red line, you can slide it and catch up with it again. Hose pipe bang coming. I can certainly get you some water if you want some water, anyone. Wrong kind of water. Oh, I didn't mean to drink or anything. Didn't say what you could do with it, I just said there's plenty about at the moment. Ideal for washing your car, nice salt water. Look after it, lovely. Won't hurt it at all. Couple in their camper all pulled up in the car park. Jumped in the back and having a coffee or something to eat, something like that. Can't blame them, can you? Oh, I can see my car. The car I'm in today anyway. Rainwater's good for car cleaning, yeah. I feel that's what I do for a living. I build show cars. I know all about that sort of stuff. I can do detail and painting. These are the sort of cars I build, what you can see in front of you. 5 colour flip paint cars. All body kits. rated engine. Not much I can't really do with a car. And I'm planning on having a go on some boats. Ah, no problem. I've got another channel on YouTube called Car Transformations UK, but I don't go on there too much now. But I've got about 200 cars on there that I built if you want to go and have a look. Alright, bear with me a sec, I'm just going to take you off the clamps and stuff. And I'll put you up in the car and we'll have a chat in the car for a little bit if you like. Oh. Just got to get you. You can probably hear me 10 times better. Oh, everything's absolutely drenched. Including me, I'm absolutely dripping. So let me get you on the stand. We should be good. Oh, just going to take my top off. Yeah, it's a bit better in here. So I don't mind it. I'm quite happy to do it for the subscribers. It's all part of my channel. But yeah, it's pretty windy and wet out there, I must admit. I'm just going to take my top off because that's literally dripping. So is my hat. Oh. Right, I've got that off. My legs are obviously still soaked. I'm going to keep my boots and all that on. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, so anybody in the chat who doesn't know, I build cars for a living. Do body work, body kits, fancy paint jobs, engine work, race tune, change gearboxes, heads, engines, wheels, brakes, you name it, anything to do with a car, I can pretty much do it. Yeah, so anything of that side of things, that's not really a problem to me. All my stuff's in storage at the moment. I've got my own garage normally, but everything's in storage and I'm waiting to get a new unit, so I'll probably be back again in January probably, and I might start showing a few bits and pieces if people want to see it. I'm planning on getting some sort of rundown boats and stuff like that and having a little go at some boats. I'll bring that to the channel if anyone wants to see it. We'll do up a couple of them, we'll repaint them and stuff like that, do any fiberglass work or anything that needs doing, and do them up and see how they go. And if that's something that works for me and for for the garage and stuff, then I'll give that a go. Just trying to read. Should have taken mine around yours. Yeah, Robert, I did say to you, that is what I do literally for a living. There ain't much I can't do. But my garage is not up and running at the moment, so I won't be back in there till January at the earliest. But I'll be up and running at some point next year. More than likely, the beginning of next year is probably going to be January. But that's why it's giving me a sort of month or so to, go fishing every day like I am at the moment, or walkabouts like today, etc., out on the boat. And that's why I've been able to do so much content. And well, I can see everyone's loving it because my channel's just gone up and up and up and up. I'm up like 450 odd % at the moment, according to my channel. So all my ratings and stuff on YouTube. So yeah, it's really good. Hopefully get it back and all up and running that, Robert. It's a pain when you ain't got a car, especially in this weather, isn't it? Could be right nasty weather for it. Hopefully yours will get fixed and you'll be able to pick it up. So anyone in the chat, if you want to ask me anything, far away before we go, and I'll quite happily answer anything you want to know. Beep beep. Andy think I wanted a beep beep. There you go, there's a proper beep beep from the car. Oh, weird being in there out of the wind now. Been out in the wind for the last sort of 2 hours plus, so a bit rough out there. But yeah, if anyone's interested in asking me any questions or anything, far away. If not, I'll get the car started up, get the heaters going, whip home, have a nice coffee and go from there. Hi Jill Taylor, you're coming right at the end. I've just been walking around for 2+ hours around part of Heigham. Got gale force winds, it's absolutely pouring with rain. I'm absolutely drenched. All the rivers are burst, they're all flooding out. I've been walking through water up to my knees, around the back of where all the holiday villages are and stuff like that. And I've literally just got back to the car because it's getting dark, so I had no choice. Otherwise I'd have carried on. But yeah, feel free to go back and have a look what we've done. It's been a fun day out. Just seeing if you've got any questions. Do I wrap cars? No, I don't do wrap. I can wrap, you know, like bonnets and stuff like that, but I don't really do it. I prefer to put a permanent finish on, you know, paintwork wise really. But I've got people that can do it if you want it done, and you want it done nicely. But if you want like a carbon look on the bonnet or something like that, maybe that can be done without having to wrap it. You can also make like a fiberglass bonnet copy and do it in like carbon fiber and then lacquer over the top of it, and that looks like the brand new carbon fiber basically. There's all ways of doing it and making things look good. So if anyone might have a look, it's Car Transformations UK. I think I've got about 200 cars on there, and you're welcome to have a look. I've done Jap imports, I've done tiny little cars to big huge cars, you name it. It's all part of the fun. Oh, excuse me fingers, I'm just trying to see who's writing what so I can answer. Phil, we're just outside Sturlam at the moment, but we've only been up here 4 or 5 months. We used to be in Long Stratton, but getting to know the area really well, getting to find out where all the fishing spots are, where all the nice things are. Yeah, love it. Couldn't be any better. 2 miles from my house is the sea, and the opposite way, 2 miles from my house is the Broads. Exactly what I need when I've got a fishing channel. Spot on, eh? Can see people are getting timed out here. I don't know what's going on in there. Are we getting bots and trolls come in, or can anyone let me know what's going on? Jill's watching Christmas films. I'm part duck, am I, Martin? Yeah, sounds about right. I don't mind that. I'm not cold, Jill. I'm perfectly alright. I'm wet, but as soon as I get the car going, I'll soon warm up again. Yeah, nice one, Robert. Yeah, exactly. That's nice to have water both sides. Then you got Alton Broads your side, didn't you? And then you got the sea the other side, didn't you? Pretty much the same as me. Have I missed someone? People are saying hello to Pam. Yep. Hi Pam, how you doing? Can I pop in and get your sausage roll? Yeah, I want my mum myself. He warmed me up. I know she brought no money down there with me, so I won't be doing that. But yeah, that'd be nice. I'm dripping away here. I could probably, don't know how well you can see, but I could probably wring my hat out. So wet it is. But that's all part of the fun. Oh, you come in a bit late. We're sort of right near the end now, but you're quite welcome to rewind and have a look and see how we, you know, what we've been up to. But yeah, it's been fun. Yep, I know that, Robert. Appreciate you coming down. We had a good old fish, didn't we? Good old chat. And we both caught a few fish, so that was brilliant. I welcome any subscribers to come down and meet me if I'm in their area. You're quite welcome to come down and say hello. I've had a few lately. I've had people bike 20 miles to come and see me. So, you know, appreciate that from everyone. It's nice to come and say hello. And we'll be doing a lot more of that in the summer. We'll be getting together and stuff, and hopefully getting the old barbecue out, hot dogs, sausages, chicken, steaks, you name it. Hopefully we'll get together and make a weekend of it, or whatever we decide to do. I'm sure we can have some fun as the channel gets bigger. Same as it is here, Pam. Gale force winds, pouring with rain. All the riverbanks are bursting and flooding into the car parks and into the holiday homes and stuff like that. Yeah, not good. Where I'm sitting now in my car a couple of days ago was actually underwater. That's how bad that's getting. Ever fished Trimmingham? Yeah, I fished last week, I think it was. Done a couple of lives. If you go on my channel and look in my live videos on the playlist, the live playlist, you'll see 2 videos of Trimmingham. I've done Cly. I've been on Chroma Pier in 70-mile-an-hour winds with 20-foot waves. Got over 100 videos on my channel now, so go into the channel and have a look and see what you can find. But there's all sorts of stuff from all around this area, and there'll be lots more coming. Do you fish there yourself then, Phil, or if you do, what do you normally catch? Do you fish all the way along there, or? I'm always out live every week. I do stuff like this. I'm out on the boat. I do lives on a Friday night, out sea fishing, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. One of them nights I'm always out live. Whatever the weather, really. Got caught out at Trimmingham because the tide come right up and I was right up against the cliffs. Got there, it was flat calm, and then all of a sudden, it was just crazy. They were coming over the top of the wooden breakers, and I was getting soaked. Okay, Robert, cheers for coming in. Right, anyone else want to know anything? If not, I'm going to wrap this one up and I'm going to get home and have a nice hot chocolate. Yeah, I've done alright at Cly. I had flatfish all night. I had loads of them. Got a nice video of that. That's a really good video on my channel. That's doing really well. Munsley, I've fished there as well. But it's so shallow and the tide go out so far, that's really hard to fish. But I had one of them poisonous weavers there. There's a video up about that as well. Like I say, over the winter and over the next summer, you'll literally see me fish every single beach all the way along. From literally Lowestoft all the way right round North Norfolk. Right up to like Skegness and places like that. I'll be going all the way along. I'm trying to mix that up a little bit. I'll be taking some trips to further places like the Humber, Chesil. Be going places to meet people and go out and do a session with them and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be going all over the place. Don't worry, there's lots coming. And well, like last week, I've done 6 lives last week, I think, in 7 days. I'm always, every day, either putting up a video or going live. Yeah, there's always something happening. A tackle talk? What sort of thing, Martin? What, rigs and stuff like that, or things like reels, rods and that sort of thing? I have got a rod and reel or 2 or 3 little bits and pieces on the channel saying what I think of them and that, and people seem to like them videos. But yeah, I can quite happily come in and chat about anything that anyone wants to know. I was thinking about downloading StreamYard or something like that so people can come in and chat and talk with me. I can bring people up on screen and people can join in. If anyone would be interested in that, I don't know. Yeah, I could do that, no problem, Martin. It's not a problem. I also thought about coming on and stripping down a tilly lamp or something like that and letting everyone see that. Handy Tigger. Yeah, I mean, if the chat got ideas and they want me to do stuff, I can set them up, and like I said, I can get people in. People can come up on screen and join me, and we can chat away. No problem, Phil. Thanks for joining in. So if you like the channel, hit the old subscribe button, hit the bell and click all, and you'll be notified every time we put something on. If you want to support the channel, and you can click on the join link, and that will cost you just over £1 a week. and you can be a mini watersider and support the channel and help us do more trips like this. If you don't, that's not a problem, and you're quite happy just to come in and watch the free stuff that I put on and chat with us like we are now. But cheers for coming in anyway. Oh, that sounds good, Martin. You got some new rods, have you? What sort of rods are we talking about? Sea rods or freshwater rods? It'd be nice to see you get a couple of videos up on your channel so we can come and watch you. I'm already subbed to you, so we'll be straight over to support you. Just let us know what's happening. If you come and find me on Facebook, Martin, and then go in Messenger, you can always send me messages in the background and let me know what's going on. Or if you want to tell me stuff or you want to arrange anything with me, things we could do, that'd be good. I'd like to have you on one of my chats, Martin. Would you come up on screen and have a chat? If I done like a StreamYard where I come up on the screen, would you come up on the screen and chat to everyone? Because I think you're pretty well known as a mod around the UK and America, and I think people would like that. All the way from Spain? What? Am I missing something? Oh, sounds good, Martin. Thank you very much. I'll have to get that all set up, and I'll get something set up at my end so I can get the old StreamYard and stuff going. And then we'll have to, like you say, do a rig talk or some rod talk. We'll just do a subscriber chat, and we'll get new people up on the screen, and we'll chat away. The rods come. I thought you were going to Spain and you were going to do reviews from Spain. Ah, so are they continental rods? Are they going to be big, long continentals? I'm guessing. Right, I'm going to sign off here, everyone. So I appreciate you all coming in. Look how weird I look because how wet my camera is. It's making everything go blurry at my end. I'm going to pop home, get warmed up, have a hot chocolate, and maybe I'll pop on later on and maybe we'll have a little chat. We'll come up with a subject, we'll get a few people in, we'll look at the StreamYard and maybe we'll get a few people to join in and we'll have a little chat like that. I don't know what the time is now, what we got. 4:15, so we've got plenty of time to do one later on. I'm sure I can get Andy Tigger Fishing to come up on screen as well. And yeah, we'll get a few people in. Would you come on screen, Roger? Would you come and say hello to everyone? You're one of our paid members. Be nice to get, you know, sort of different people's side of things, and I'd like to come on and have a chat about the channel and what people think I've done over the, you know, I've been on a year now. See what people think. Andy Tigger saying no. It's no good, is it? Roger's saying possibly. You don't have to put your picture on, Roger. You can come on and just have your thumbnail picture come up, so you don't have to be seen. You can just talk so we can hear you. You get a choice of, you know, whether you want to show your face or not. A lot of people come on without showing their face. It's not a problem. Oh, we're going to have to let Andy Tigger wash his hair. Good luck with that. You've got to find it first. Right, so I'm going to sign off here, everyone. Thanks all for coming in. It's been another great live. Enjoyed it a lot. Weather was a bit rough, but I'll see you all soon. Maybe later on. Hopefully we'll have a chat. If not, I'll see you in some lives and stuff like that. We'll pop in Carl Pages later. Give him a happy birthday. And yeah, you're all welcome to come in later on if you fancy a subscriber chat type thing. Oh, what, CJ? I watched all your videos, CJ. That's a shame. Yeah, you'll have to subscribe up and come in another day and join in. We might go live again later on and do a subscriber chat, so you can always pop in and say hello, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for coming in the channel. Welcome to the Waterside community. Right, I'll see everyone later on, and maybe I'll see you all again later.